Hi, it's Ursula from ursula-smith.com, and I am back with another wig that I cut a bang into. So this is my playlist I call Wigs with Bangs, and this one is amazing. So I kind of poofed it up a little bit. This is Caliente by BelleTress, but this is the first one that I've bought that's hand-tied, and it's it's cool because you can pull it back and not have to worry about seeing like the sewing and the wefts. Um, you can pull it back into a updo or just like a partial. This is just plopped on my head so you can kind of see my bio hair here. Normally what I would do is I would take a little bit of dark eyeshadow or the hair powder and just kind of go along the roots and the sides of the wigs so that my white, super white hair doesn't. I always leave my parts of my bangs down because I like a fuller bang, but I do have to put in a little bit of powder because it's so dark up here and my bangs are super light. But anyway, this is, I don't know if you can see, the back is pretty short, which I like because I live in the cold Northeast, so I wear a lot of fleece and things that kind of wreck the hair if it's down rubbing against it. So I'm thinking this is going to be fun even for summer too. And it's a little bit tighter, so I have a tiny head and it fits much better. The bang was alley-ooped, I like to say. I know some people like that because they wear their hair off their face. But for me personally, it's whatever. I cannot wear my hair off my face, and that alley-oop just drives me crazy because it's a little bit harder to get the bangs to kind of come down at a normal angle. But it really wasn't too bad with the Caliente. So even though it came this way, like pushed off to the side, I was able to use one of those heated brushes and get it to go straight. And then you can kind of see my hair underneath there. So, probably have to play with it a little bit. This is literally, I took it out of the box, plopped it on my head, and was like, oh my God, I love this length. I love the density. You can make it as kind of tight to your head as you want, but then it's really easy. I'm thinking because of the knotting to get it to poof. And you don't have to worry about weftings. It's just literally plopped on my head. So I'm so glad I took the chance and paid the little bit of extra money to get the hand tied. Unfortunately, none of the BelleTress wigs that come with bangs look to be in a hand tied. So I'm going to have to stick with ordering the old styles and cutting the bang in. But Caliente seems to be, at least in the hand tied, not that difficult to do. So anyway, thanks for joining me, and we'll see you next time. So I forgot to mention in my earlier video, this color of this Caliente is my favorite color. It's called Chrome. Has a super dark root, which for whatever reason seems to work with me, even though I've been blonde and light my whole life. And then the gray hair is almost like a silvery blonde. It's not super shiny because it's a BelleTress, heat sensitive. Because some of the wigs, when they try to do a gray, it's either like battleship gray or it's like super white, which looks fakey. So anyway, I love this color. So that's what this color is. I don't know if you can see, it's really short in the back. It's cute. And then at the same time, I ordered just a hand tied normal wig called Spy House, and same color. That was like super long. So it's like this long, luxurious hair. I think I'm going to keep it. Even though like nobody my age would ever have hair like that, but I like it because the wave starts much lower. So the bang, I think, is going to be super easy to cut into, and that one's called Spy House. So if you're looking for a longer wig, you know, if you're younger, um, it's beautiful hair and long, like, you know, like down to here, and the wave starts much lower, probably starts right around like your jawline. So that wig to pull and get a straighter bang is, I think it's going to be a no-brainer to cut a bang into. So I think I'm going to keep it. I will do a video on it once I cut the bangs, but I haven't done it yet. And I figured, you know, I'll just tie it up, you know, because it's really long and it'll get frayed. And then once it really does get frayed, I'm going to need help on that one. I'm not going to cut that one down here myself, but I'll probably just even maybe, you know, have it shorter in the back and then a little bit longer in the front, like this style. So anyway, look for the Spy House video, hopefully coming soon. So thanks once again for joining me, and we'll see you next time.